Hi, my name is Brian and I Om. Life before Om was a lot in my head. My experience in life was kind of having conversations in my head and like looking at things from different angles and having arguments with myself. Confidence to me meant making jokes, trying to get you to like me, kind of putting on an act for you so that things feel easeful and had less weight. This woman I've known for a while. She went to my school. I always felt like I had a connection with this woman, and there was always some kind of like subtle feeling that I could pick up on where she was interested in me, but then like somewhere along the way I would lose her. After my first I felt, very in my body and kind of spontaneous, like I wasn't thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing. I, was leaving the building, feeling a little woozy, a little like spacey, and I was walking down Market Street in San Francisco, and usually I'm kind of in my own world. I'm usually looking at the ground or my phone, but this time I was looking up. I was looking in people's faces. I was maintaining eye contact much longer than what is, in my opinion, socially acceptable. And there was a freedom to it. So I'm a scientist by trade, and so one of the things that really attracted me to this practice was this idea of research, this idea that we are explorers in sensation, and that we're researching. We're researching what feels good for us, how do we feel more embodied, how to live a better life, things like that. So for me, the noticing step, it feels like the most awkward part of an already awkward practice. It is an opportunity to ignore the linear mindset of, well, I have to say these things to get it right. Every time I approach the noticing step, it is an opportunity for me to speak from the heart instead of the brain. It is an opportunity for me to think non-linearly instead of linearly. So there is no formula to it. I just need to feel into what is the resonant stroke. I feel relief afterwards, partially because I got it over with, but then, there's also a feeling of like I spoke something that it was true and it was mine, and it wasn't because of someone else's expectations. I felt like I did it right, even though no one was telling me that I was doing it right. When I think about this, I often feel like the noticing step is like rewiring my brain to just look at the world as it is instead of like through my story. My relationship to like the nonlinear thinking is that it's feel over formula. So in the practice of Om, there is no prescription to how you do this thing. I mean, there are rules, but there is no prescription to how to get her off. It's a sense of I am following intuition. And intuition isn't a scientific or a rational basis for how you think. It is something else. I was still am a very rational, scientifically linear thinking person, and my relationship towards like mysticism and spirituality is kind of an eye roll. Once I got into Om, and once I started having these experiences that kind of defied all the language that I've learned through science and other rational thinking, I realized that like this was a practice that gave me a spiritual center. And what attracted me to it was that spiritual center was very open-ended. It was mine to create for myself. My name is Brian and I Om.